Thank you, Walmart, for sponsoring today's video.
Walmart helps you save money on grocery trips by keeping prices low every day so that a better life is within reach. By providing high-quality private brands, this helps you get all the essentials that you need without feeling like you need to trade down during this record inflationary time. I found that Walmart's private brands are great quality and helps you save a ton of money. You guys watch my grocery hauls, you see that I purchase a lot of their private brands. And best yet, using Walmart's online grocery service, you can save time by having their personal shoppers do the hard work for you. That is a plus. We do this often. Walmart is your one-stop shop for your everyday needs. New customers can use the code TRIPLE10 to save $10 off their first 3 orders with a minimum of $50.
Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. A lot of you have asked for videos on making budget family videos, like for food and trying how to cut down on your budget and making things, your meals stretch, all those things. And I know there are a ton of videos out there of how to eat, for $100 a month, or how to eat for $125 per month, and doing all those things. And then, but a lot of them are geared towards like planning out the whole month, because you can take, like, there's a standard. Some people say $100 per person, some say $125 per person, some say $150 per person, and that includes like all of your household things, like your dog products, your paper products, your personal products, along with all the food. And that's a good number to have. But plan out for a whole month's worth of food using that number. You can do it. But if you're not like skilled in doing that, not that you get skilled in time, skills come in time, but it's like an overwhelming concept. So I know for our family, I can feed us easily for $100, $125 per person for the entire month, and have a lot of extras with that. But let's do a week's worth of groceries. Okay, still a manageable thing to do. And you have a lot of videos out there that have, eating for $100 a week, eating for a large family, or something, whatever it is, whatever the number is based on your family size. And so in a lot of the meals, it's more of like cutting back on things and cutting down on the things you have, sacrificing your good things and having more plain things. And you still live. But let's have a video that says, I don't want to sacrifice anything and still be able to eat well and feed my family affordably. So that is what I'm focused on today. So how I can make meals without sacrificing the quality or having some extras for my family for about it's $3.13 a day. So you can eat yourself for $3.13 a day, eating well. So this is what I did. So I did a grocery haul from Walmart. I went last night. It was so nice because I was planning this and doing this, and if you can see on my app here, I was able to load up everything I want. That's what I love about the Walmart app. You can just go on, pick everything you want, and guess what? They give you a little time slot. I was able to pick up my food within 3 hours, which was really nice. So for those of you that are working and maybe you don't have the time to, okay, I can only get there during the day for my grocery store. No, I could go there after work. I was there last night at 9 o'clock at night. Nobody was there, able to fill up my car with groceries and bring it home, which was really, really nice. So that's the convenience if you're working and just can't get out. And you can order way ahead, which is nice. I love that you can add things as you think of them to your order. So that works out really good, because I know sometimes I forget. I'm like, oh, I totally forgot to add coffee creamer or all those good things to it. So let's see the groceries that I got for my family of 8 so that we can eat well, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks for 3 days. Okay, so let's start with breakfast. So I did 3 days worth of breakfast. This is how you can budget out for your family. So I didn't want to have just oatmeal. You can purchase things like flour, baking soda, baking powder, all those things, and then you can stretch it out. You can make a lot of other things like bread. Well, this week, let me decided not to. I kind of went with not having a lot of things in my pantry for you guys. And so what I did is I planned on having cereal one day. So Walmart has a great value brand, just as good as name brand cereal. So I figured I bought this shredded wheat because I figured it was a little bit more hearty. So I thought that we could have this. I have people, my milk got drank. So there's a regular milk here I was able to buy, and then we also use almond milk because I have some that don't do dairy. So having milk here, and then we can also drink this for other things in those 3 days as well. So having the milk, we could do shredded wheat cereal, and then there's bananas. So I found enough bananas for everybody to have a banana for one day's breakfast. So boom, that's one breakfast done. Another day's breakfast is pancakes or waffles. Right here. So we got the great value pancake and waffle mix with syrup. This is a good little thing right here. Now, another alternative is purchasing flour and all those things, so you can kind of stretch those out. But this will be enough this is definitely more than one meal for our family, so there will be extras. So building your pantry is very feasible using this method as well, because you would put a little bit extra aside. So maybe this time I would purchase this and then have a little bit extra, so then the next time I plan this out, I have this meal already done and I don't have to purchase that, which is really good. And then I can plan on taking that extra money and putting it towards something else. So that works really good for that. And then a day we decided to do eggs. So even though eggs are expensive, yes, they are expensive, but you know what? You can still do eggs. I've got some bread here. We could do some toast, and I got butter. Now, we're gonna be using ham for a lunch meal, but I don't need all of this ham. So I would take about half of this ham and have it with breakfast. So we can have eggs with butter. You can cook with butter, have it on toast, and have some ham. So that is breakfast right there. And then for myself, without sacrificing, for myself and my husband, you don't want to have to cut down everything. I got my favorite. You guys know I love blueberry cobbler. This is probably my #1 favorite ingredient at Walmart right now, because nobody else in the entire world makes this at all. So they used to, but nobody does. So this right here, blueberry coffee creamer. So I did not have to sacrifice not having my coffee for myself by having that. So that takes care of breakfast for my family for 3 days right there. That's plenty. And there'll be extra. There'll be extra eggs, there'll be extra toast, there'll be extra butter, and there'll be extra milk in this as well. So this will probably get eaten up, but maybe not. Maybe there'll be extra here too. So that's one way. Boom, breakfast is done for 3 days. Didn't cost a lot. Let's go on to lunch. What I plan on doing is French bread pizza. So this is really good bread to get. This is the Market Fresh bread, and I really do like this because we use these for subs. You guys know these things, and they're so huge and delicious. So cut these in half, and then we're gonna I bought, for our family, I get spaghetti sauce because you get a bigger jar. If you want the regular pizza sauce, you can get the pizza sauce, but for us, I thought it's cheaper for me to buy this than it is for buying the Great Value pizza sauce. But either one, use that, spread that on, mozzarella cheese, and then we're gonna put ham on it for our pizza. But I don't need all of this, probably about half of this, probably even a little bit more left over as well. So then that will be one lunch, will be French bread pizzas. Simple and done. That's really good. Another meal I'm gonna do is some soup, which is good, chicken soup. Got some chicken broth here, some rice. I won't need all of that, and a can of chicken. Everything. The meat is expensive, and I did not want to have to sacrifice and take out meat from my meals, so I still included a lot of meat. So I just got a little can of chunked chicken breast. So I would make some soup, and I have some mixed vegetables here for another meal over here. So I thought I bought a big bag of it, and I can use part of it for this, and then make some chicken and rice soup. Really simple, easy. That's done. If you wanted to, there will be some bread left over here. Put it in your toaster oven and make it crispy to use for that as well. So that was another one. Another thing to do is just burritos. So I bought the pinto beans in a bag, using the beans, and then I have some cheese right here and flour tortillas with some salsa, and that would be a burrito. Really simple. That would fill them up. And I also just picked up a cucumber. That would probably just be like, this would probably just be one, obviously cut up. Whoever likes cucumber and carrots, there's a few in here, but those were only $1. So just having vegetables in there without, like I said, you don't have to sacrifice. So I just put those in there. So those are going to be your lunches. Okay, so for dinners, again, I didn't want to sacrifice. I wanted to be able to show you how you can still eat well without. One meal that you can make that is a really good way to stretch everything is good old spaghetti. You can do good old spaghetti for really, really cheap, but I did not go the cheaper route. I still went the more expensive. I got the grass-fed beef. Again, you do not need to buy that. If I'm just showing you how you can not have to sacrifice, because people are like, oh, you gotta buy the cheaper meat. You just have to have beans. No, you can still eat well. So that is what I got here. So this was $6.28 for a pound of this. And then I did 2 jars of the pasta sauce, and then I got some pasta here. I thought I'd do some bread, and then purchased a salad. So I already got a bag salad. It's cheaper to make it yourself, but here, buying there. This would be a good big meal right here. And something else we would do, I wanted to do burrito bowls. Those are something we enjoy eating. I even opted for little steak. So this right here was beef a bottom round steak. So I like this because it's cut really thin. So I would take this and I would slice it into thinner pieces. I would cook this, and I'd put some taco seasoning in it here to season it, and then I would be making some rice from my pack right here, and then I'd be saving some of my refried beans for this, and we would be having rice bowls. We would put some salsa left over and then some cheese on top. That would be a really good filler. That meal fills our family up, and everybody likes this. That's a good way to fill your bellies with the burrito bowls. And then another meal that we'd make would be fried rice. Fried rice would be really simple to do. We'd use the rice here, some leftover rice, vegetables, and then what I would do is either use some of this beef right here and save some for it, or I could use some of this ham because there is going to be some ham for this. And then I put some of my eggs because I have a lot of eggs left over because I have 18 pack here, and not everybody's going to eat 18 eggs in one day. So taking the eggs and using that in there as well. And then the only other thing I did not get, which soy sauce. They had the soy sauce, but they were going to ship it to me. And so I'm like, well, I have some in my cupboard, so I did not get that. And then what about a snack for your kids if they want something extra? So you don't have to have dessert every night, but you still can have some desserts and some meals. You don't have to sacrifice. So then I purchased the Rice Crisp cereal right here. a bag of marshmallows, and then I've got butter here. We have plenty of butter left over. We'll be making some little crispy rice treats, and that'll be a nice snack to have for my family. So this is good. So all of this is a little example of how you can do it, saving money without sacrificing the quality of your foods. So my total for food for our large family was $77.53 for 3 days and 8 people. That works out to be $3.23 per person per day, which in turn equals to $1.07 per meal, and that includes your snacks. So it makes it under $100 per month per person. And a lot of people don't, when they set that number of $100 per month per person, they don't factor in that they purchased a cow or something like that. So this I was able to get for all of our family without having to purchase anything extra. Now, what about paper supplies for your family? How do you factor that into the budget? So for our family, I just add an extra $25 to the budget, $25 to $30, probably with price increases about $35 per person per month. And then if you can't purchase all at once, just purchase separately. So I know for this week, I just looked at the things that I needed and purchased those. So these were the things that I got. And these were cotton swabs, everyday clean wipes. These work really good in the car, Band-Aids, because we go through these a lot, bleach for the bathroom, and then anti-cavity mouthwash. This is another really good thing that I love for my kids, and the name brand is a whole lot more expensive, and I find that the Walmart brand works just as well. And then Ruby, these are her favorite Munchie Bones, and so I realized that I did not have Munchie Bones for Ruby, so Old Roy. Sam Walton, the owner of Walmart, this was the name of his dog, so that's where the brand came from for dog food. So this will be good for Ruby to add to her food. So this cost me about $28.33. So this is something that I would just add into the budget of the $25 per person per month budget. So spending about $125 per person per month is about $33. That's just a couple dollars over. So that's still well within the budget. And even if you consider the recession, still that's a really good deal. And again, you can just cut out things you want. But this, I was not having to sacrifice anything and just purchase the quality ingredients. Since this video is sponsored by Walmart, and you guys know I shop here very regularly. And I always share, like, sure, you can go to a bunch of different grocery stores all the time if you have time, and that's fine. But not everybody has time. So I love that Walmart, you can go to one store and purchase everything you need. I don't have to worry about driving here, driving there. It's like I can just order everything and get everything I need for my household, personal, even if I needed some clothing item or something, which is really nice just to have one store along with the food. That's a really great concept. And also good for families that maybe have to eat a different way. Like if you have allergies in your family, back in the day, you had to go to certain stores to get certain brands. Well, I love that you can get pretty much everything at Walmart. So for us, we do some dairy-free. So it's nice to be able to go, oh, they have this, or even like Jensen does the dairy-free ice cream. So they are having more and more varieties coming in. And I know the other day we were there and they were able to have like the almond milk ice cream sandwich bars. And he's like, Mom, they haven't had these before. So they're constantly upgrading their things, which is nice, and adding different items to their selection to be able to go, okay, let's try something else. So if you have different styles of eating, it's nice because everything is there in the one-stop store. And we have found that with our Walmart products, we love their high-quality private brands. If you look in my pantry, you look in my cupboard, you look in my freezer, we are very big on having the private brands and have zero problems using them, and good quality. And they are always committed to making their brands be just as high quality as a name brand product. So you don't have to feel like you're settling less, because their private brands are providing high quality products with sourced ethically, environmental friendly, and organic solutions available. Try their latest items now and save time using Walmart's pickup or delivery. So for new customers, you can use the code TRIPLE10 to save $10 off your first 3 purchases with a minimum basket of $50. So thank you again, Walmart, for sponsoring today's video. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.